And welcome back to episode 24 of TFC Modcraft. Just out here hanging out by my quarry, sort of watching things go. Noticing that it looks like it's starting to get kind of deep in there. Yeah, definitely. And I'm thinking I want to do something about that fairly soon, because there's something down there underneath of that I want to do something with before the quarry eats it up and destroys it. But first, there's a few things I want to get taken care of. For one thing, this thing needs to be upgraded. It's doing its job, but it's not really quite fast enough. When I go mining and I start dumping stuff in that ender chest really fast, this thing gets overloaded quickly because it's burning at that little rate there, and it fills up a lot faster than it can burn it off. Granted, overflow now goes over here to this, which is good, but it still clogs up the system and slows things down. So I want to go ahead and upgrade that sucker to a Mark II, which means I need to come up with some dark matter, 8 Eternalist fuel, and a block of diamond. Okay. Fortunately, I've got 8 Eternalist fuel, and I believe I can come up with a block of diamond. Alright, 1 block of diamond coming up. Surround that with Eternalist fuel. 1 dark matter. Okay. Very first thing to do is to take this dark matter and make sure the trans table knows about it. Alright. That's expensive. Okay. Now I believe... okay. I just need the original relay and some obsidian and I'm in business. Okay. Let's go get the obsidian, which I don't have very much of. Okay, I'll take 1 and I'll see if I can pull some more out of the trans table. Well, that was more than I needed, but what the heck. Okay. Dark matter. Relay Mark 1. Obsidian, if I can grab it. Relay Mark 2. Okay, it's burning stuff off a little faster. Definitely faster. Plus, it'll get a larger bonus from the adjoining collectors as well. So that's good. Alright, that's one thing out of the way. The next thing is another solution to the inventory problems I have had so much of. And that is, it's long past time to make one of these. Okay, alchemical chests, covalence dust, and some wool. Alright, let's see... Get out the remote orderer. And let's see what we can get here. I know I taught this thing how to make alchemical chests. There we go. Okay, 1 of those. Thank you. Do we have any wool in the system? Doesn't look like it. Nor do I see any string with which to make wool. Okay, fine. We'll just do it this way. Really? There, that's better. Alright. There's the alchemical chest. Covan's dust is up here. And let's get to crafting. Alright, now this has a huge inventory. Excellent. Which will also help out when mining too, because that way if the ender chest is starting to get overflowed, I can just drop stuff in here. Alright, speaking of things to help out with mining, it's time to up my power storage capacity. Okay, I need a advanced circuit, which is a regular circuit with redstone, glowstone, and lapis. Okay, let's see, did I teach the system about making circuits? No, I didn't, so that's a good time to do it. Alright, 6 copper cable. 1 refined iron. 2 redstone. And an auto crafting table. Matter of fact, let's make it more than that. And we see stuff flying all over the place. Auto crafting table. Should be 1 more showing up. Actually 2 more, come to think of it. Alright, now let's go ahead and get this system able to make circuits, because they're going to be something that I'm probably going to need fairly often going forward, so it only makes sense to have them set up here. Okay. Alright. Let's get a couple of basic logistics pipe. No. Crafting logistics pipes. Crafting pipes. Import that. Alright, now for the advanced circuit, 4 redstone, 2 glowstone, 2 lapis. Okay, let's go request those things. Alrighty. 4 redstone, 2 glowstone, 2 lapis. Pick up my bread. Oh yeah, let's request a circuit. Okay, here it comes. All right, now circuit. Okay. Okay. Crafting logistics, whack it. Wrench. And we're good there. Now, I need 6 lapis blocks, so 6 times 9 is what, 54? Alright. And one advanced circuit. Let's just go ahead and start making this into blocks. Oops, forgot something. The backpack is one of the ingredients. Alright. Backpack, advanced circuit, and now we have a lap pack, which will hold a heck of a lot more juice. So I'm going to drop down here and go charge that sucker. And while it's charging, let's see, what else do I need to be doing here? Oh yes, there was something about a little tool to help find diamonds and other valuables. Here we are, divining rod, a stick and some covalence dust, and then it can be upgraded, which I will do. So let's head up to where the covalence dust is. It's right over here. Take a stick. Alright, we're done with that one. And let's just go ahead and upgrade this thing all the way. Alright, that's doing better. Let's see how things are going here. Alright, how much is in here? Probably not very much. No, okay. Sorry guys, we're going to use all that power for me. Which honestly isn't very much. So I'm going to stop over here and put it in here, and I'm going to drop that stack of obsidian in there. And the wool and the lapis, just for the heck of it. And I'll be back when I've got a decent charge on the Klein Star. And I was just checking on the lap pack, and I realized it wasn't charging at all. And then it occurred to me, you can't charge that in a bat box. You have to charge it in an MFE or better. Yeah, now it's taking a charge. It wasn't taking one before because the bat box doesn't have enough juice to do it. Alright, looks like we got a full charge now. Quite a bit of power. And I'm going to have to look into increasing my power generation. Maybe do something with geothermal or something. But in the meantime, now that I've got a full backpack and a lot more storage capacity, I'm going to take my mostly charged up Klein Star. Well, let's not mostly, but it's good enough for now. 17,000 is pretty good. And I am going to duck down into the mine area here, and I'm going to go mining because I've used up a crap load of diamond just now, and I need to come up with more diamond. So I'm going to go mining for a bit. And alright, I'm just finishing up on a pretty good mining run, I'd say. I started way over here where the ender chest is. I came down and put that down right next to where the wall was when I started, and I just left it there. And after a while I got far enough away from it that it was too much of a pain in the butt to go over to it and dump stuff in it. So what I've been doing is just dumping stuff in the alchemical pouch here, or alchemy bag, or whatever you want to call it. And I've got a respectable amount of stuff here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dump a full inventory of that cobblestone into there. And then I'm going to pick the thing up and head back to the base. And see how systems are handling this flood of stuff. Okay, I don't need the wireless remote, do I? No, I need the portal gun. Get that off the hotbar. Pick this up and find a nearby wall. Okay, lots of stuff in there, all getting handled, and it's coming in here and getting dealt with pretty quickly. Up to 3 diamonds there with it handling stuff. So now to get all of this stuff into the system and really stress this thing out. Also, I found out, kind of by accident, that when the Kleinstar ran out, I was able to continue using the destruction catalyst using redstone or coal as fuel. I hadn't realized it could do that. But it's handy that way. Okay, getting the ores in here, it's starting to choke the system because these machines are a little bit of a bottleneck, and what I need to do is get more overclocker upgrades together for them, and I will probably do that real soon here. Yeah, how about that? Okay, let's look that up. Overclocker upgrades need 3 coolant cells, copper cable, and a circuit each. Okay. Coolant cells, if I recall correctly, is a water cell in the compressor. I have any water cells. I have some. And I have 1 extra overclocker upgrade. There's some cable. Alright. Dump some more of this junk in here, which is going to take a while, I suppose. Alright, I'll put a second overclocker in that, speed that up. And I'm going to take a few minutes here and get all these water cells made up, and I'll be back. Alright, I'm waiting on my last coolant cell here. Pull those out, pull this out. I made up a bunch more water cells. Alright, let's see. Let's put these in here. And now let's head over here. Get out the remote ordering tool. And let's remote order. Let's see, wait a minute. Okay, need 9 circuits. Missing 54 copper cable. Thought I told that thing how to make copper cable. Well, there's no time like the present. Let's get a bit of rubber and some copper. Clear out my inventory. And head upstairs and do this thing. Okay, I believe I had a table in here. Yes, I did. Do I have crafting logistics? No. Okay, we'll go order one. As a matter of fact, the second one. And it's making some up to finish that off. There we go. Alright. Crafting logistics. And we'll have this one. Oh, well, that was smart. Okay, that one will make copper. Where's the wrench? Here we are. Import that. And I'll go get another crafting table. Yeah. Oy. One more auto crafting table, please. Here we are. Thank you. And it oh so uselessly hands me a bunch of extra bare copper. Oh well. I'll get it stored and that'll be fine. Of course. All right. The basic, and this one will take the copper, get the rubber back, alright, do it like that, import that. Now it can make copper cables. So now should have no problem requesting 9 circuits. Request successful. Thank you. Brings everything it needs in, does the job, and starts sending stuff back out. Okay. Now, while these things are coming in, copper cables, circuits, and I'll just start whipping out overclocker upgrades. Alright, now I'll just head downstairs here. Drop the cables in here and the wire in there. I don't even care if that's the one it belongs in. Oh boy. Can you say lag? Alright, let's take this thing. Put 4 more on there. 4 more on there, and let's jack at least one of these furnaces up to 2. As a matter of fact, we'll get both of them jacked up to 2. And now macerating and furnace cooking, whatever, will happen considerably faster. And now I can take the rest of the stuff that's in my white bag that I need to get out of there and get it dumped into the system. Oh, I guess the system hasn't caught up with it yet. Alright, how are we doing over here then? Heavy mining operation like this does seem to stress the system really good. Now, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this cobble and just dump it straight into here. Alright, that's cranking, and that's going, and it is proving that I have definitely managed to overload the system. So I'm going to yank some of it out anyhow, just so that it's got room to not overflow. And I guess I'll feed some of this in here myself. I suppose I could just kind of wait and it would eventually catch up if I just stopped feeding extra stuff into it, which it would. The bottleneck is the ores. When it gets a bunch of ores to process, it has to wait on the macerator, which should be running. Oh, yeah, I see it. Overclock upgrades have stressed the power requirements too high. So I'm going to take all but one out of every. Actually, I'm going to yank them all out of everything except one macerator for the time being. See if that lets it catch up. I may very well have stressed the system too much. That's why the input chest is having a problem. The system cannot supply enough power. I'll bet you that bat box is empty. Yeah, and okay, let's grab some daylight. That will help out solar power generation. I am definitely going to have to start generating a lot more power, which means I'm going to have to start getting into some serious very serious stuff going on here. Okay, it's at least getting something done now. Alright. I'm going to have to help this thing out, or it's going to continue to flow over. Alright, looks like it's got a handle on it now. But what I'm going to have to do very soon is increase my power generation and storage capacity, and maybe get these things replaced with higher voltage versions of them, like rotary macerators and induction furnaces, and get maybe another MFE up there storing power, more solar panels, and look into geothermal power. Because it's obvious from this that there isn't enough power at the moment. And all these overclockers are fine, but they don't do much good if there isn't enough power to run them all. Everything's in there. It's being pulled at least a halfway reasonable pace. Alright, how are we doing over here? We got quite a bit of stuff going in there. That chest is actually getting full. I'm going to have to get out the iron chests sometime real soon and start upgrading things to iron chest. Yeah. I'll take those. Alright, things are proceeding slowly, but they're going. Alright, let's see. Let me have a look here. Okay, I just checked and we're right at a little over 33 minutes or so here, so what I'm going to do is just kind of babysit this system and make sure everything gets processed and handled and put away. And in the next episode, we'll do something about making up some iron chests to increase our storage capacity, and do something about getting some more power into the system so that the overclockers will do some good. They won't do any good right now because there isn't enough power to run them all. So we'll have to start generating some more power, and I think that's going to be geothermal. Take it easy. I'm out of here.